Hi everyone, today is October 25, 2022. It is 11:45 a.m. and 12 degrees Celsius. We started our walk today here at the Toronto Public Library. This is the Dufferin and St.Clair location. And we're now walking north on Dufferin Street. Here's Phil's Shoe Service. And Dr. Magdi El-Khashab, gastroenterology and liver disease. This is the Dufferin Cardiac Clinic. It's a pretty warm day today in Toronto. It is a Tuesday, and I hope that everyone's having a great start to their week, and I hope that everyone's had a very relaxing weekend. There's an Osmo's store across the street from us here. And it's a modern Mediterranean cuisine. And I believe that this store is relatively new here. And we're now here at Dufferin Street and St.Clair Street. Here's a look south on Dufferin Street. And here's a look towards the west on St.Clair Street. And we're going to be heading this way towards the east on St.Clair Street. And we're now walking east on St. Clair Street. Got quite a bit of stores there. We've got CIBC Bank at the corner there. There's a pizzaiolo there. Bride's Choice. Looks like they sell wedding dresses there. Shape Fitness. I think that is self-explanatory. It's probably a fitness. It says gym renovated, so it's probably a big gym in there. Looks like it's at the second floor level, but it spans probably the length of from there to there of the entire building. Here we have Jarrett Funeral Homes. Across the street, there's a church that looks like it has been kept in really good condition. Looks like they put in a lot of effort to maintain this church in a good condition. See if I can zoom in for you guys. There it is. It's hard to read the name of the church from this distance. It's a very relatively small font. Here's the Ontario School of Ballet. Let me see if I could cross the street and give you guys a more complete view of this. There we go. This is the Ontario School of Ballet. This is Choco Sol, Eco Dark Chocolate and Coffee. That sounds unique. Here's Aeon Law Partners, Royal Caribbean Cafe. Oh, there's a Subway sandwiches here at the corner. We're now here at St.Clair Avenue and North Cliff Boulevard. This area is the Regal Heights Village. Here's a look towards the south on North Cliff Boulevard. And there's a look towards the north. I think that there is potentially a school. It looks like it's a Catholic school potentially. Over there we have an Imperial Fruit Market. There's a store here across the street. It's called $1 Million. And I don't know what that means. I have no clue what that means. Does that mean that they have $1 million worth of inventory? Does that mean that, you know, everybody wants, something, or people like things in the millions, or I don't, like, it's supposed to be a very big number. But it looks like they sell all kinds of stuff, from balloons and party stuff and whatnot. That is a very unique store. Not really sure. It looks like they sell a lot of party stuff, maybe party supplies. So maybe if you're gonna have $1 million birthday, you can get some balloons and whatnot. Here's a sign that says Buno Coffee right this way. There's that coffee shop there at the corner down there. Here's Certified Dry Cleaning Solutions. Looks like a very big dry cleaning shop in there. Wow. That's probably the biggest dry cleaning shop I've seen so far in the city. And here's a unique streetcar stop. It says Glenholm. But if you zoom in, it looks like they've got this stained glass kind of look to it. We've got a lot of different colors. We've got some greens and blues and yellows. That's very unique. That's one of the things I like about Toronto, that they engage the arts, and they feature different kinds of artworks and stuff like that around the city. Speaking of art, this is Art Quarters Gallery. This is an art gallery here at Glenholm Avenue and St. Clair. Maybe we can get a look inside and see what we find. This looks like a Toronto street. Let's see if it says, it may very well be, it's hard to see because of my reflection, but it may very well be St. Clair Street. And there's a lot of different kinds of artworks in there, though it's, because of the reflection in the glass, it's hard to see. And we're now passing Glenholm Avenue. Here's a look south on Glenholm Avenue. Here's a look north on Glenholm Avenue. There's a store there called Breakfast, Lunch, Coffee. See if I can zoom in for you guys. There it is. Looks like a pretty cozy restaurant. Huge running track here. It's a pretty massive running track. And I think that this is also a football field in the middle of it. And it's next to a school. I don't know which school this is. There's a guy sitting down on one of those uni wheels. I don't know, you could sit on them. And that looked like a lot of fun. Looks like it was going pretty fast. I don't know how safe those uni wheels are, but I think that they have some sort of a gyro system in them that helps them balance so that the person doesn't fall over. And this school here is called Oakwood Collegiate Institute. And there's the 512 St. Clair bus, oh sorry, streetcar, to St. Clair station. And one of the things I'm noticing more and more recently is these streetcars are starting to feature a lot of these advertisements on them that are like cover the entire bus, like this one here. This one says Voila by Sobeys. It says accurate, on time, satisfaction guarantee. This looks like one of those food delivery services, and I think more and more people are considering using these services to just order their groceries online and have them delivered instead of having to go and get their groceries themselves. And we're now passing this street, which is called Oakwood Avenue. Here's a look south on Oakwood Avenue. And here's a look north on Oakwood Avenue. There's a Royal Bank location here. Hard to see because we're so close to it. I may have to do another walk on St. Clair from the north side of St. Clair, on the other side of the sidewalk, or on the other side of the sidewalk on the other side of the street, I mean. And over here at the corner, we've got the Toronto Western Family Health Team. It says Garrison Creek. I've seen that logo there before in downtown. I think that's the University Health Network, or UHN logo there. It's those three leaves. Here's a condominium that they're building here. Looks to be a low rise. It says 908 St. Clair. We're now here at St. Clair and Alberta Avenue. Here's a look south on Alberta Avenue. And this is what the building looks like. And we're now crossing over and passing Alberta Avenue. There's the 512 St. Clair West streetcar. There it goes. There's a streetcar that takes you west on St. Clair, and there's one that takes you east on St. Clair, heading towards the St. Clair West station. This is a store called Mune. And it says Bolivia's juiciest secret recipe. I wonder what that is. It looks very interesting. It could be a coffee shop of some sorts. And we're now here at St. Clair, and this looks like it says Winona Drive. It looks south on Winona Drive. Here's a look towards the north on Winona Drive. Over here is another condominium development site. It says Monza Condos at 863 St. Clair West. So there's lots of condominiums being built on this side of St. Clair. The closer we get to Bathurst Street, it seems like there's more and more condominium developments. There's a TD Canada Trust Bank across the street. And it's got this very unique and symmetrical looking building. Very cool. Here's New Paramount Studios. They do photography and video and weddings, custom framing and passports and whatnot. Here's a relatively new condominium, though I believe this one may have been here for quite some time now. Here's another condominium across the street. Here's a store called What a Bagel. It says eatery, bakery, and catering. And we've got the Toronto Cardiac Clinic here. We're now in the Hillcrest Village area. There's the St. Clair Eye Clinic. Oh, that's like a very interesting building. You got the retail commercial on the main floor, and you got 2 floors of apartments. Here's Chai Pochana, authentic Thai. And here we've got the Black Tulip, a restaurant and bar. This is Hungarian and North American kitchen. This is a presentation gallery for a condominium development. It says St. Clair Village. Here's Chamseen, shawarma, kebab, falafel, and salads. Here's a mural that says Hillcrest Village. Lots of different colors there. We've got green, we've got pink, orange, blue, yellow. Here's Crave Coffee, and they've got a nice and cozy and private patio space outside. This looks like it's a restaurant. It's called Aviv. It says Immigrant Kitchen. Looks very nice, very clean.
Does she go outside at all? Any other animals in the household with her?
Here's a Zaza espresso bar. It says Southern Italian traditional espresso bar. And we're now here at St. Clair and Arlington Avenue. Here's a look south on Arlington Avenue. Here's a look north on Arlington Avenue. That's the 512 St. Clair streetcar traveling west on St. Clair. There's Northern Karate Schools, the ultimate in martial arts education. Kind of hard to see because of the trees that are in the way. There's Acapella. It says a VIP clothing store. That's very new to me. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe you need a membership or something, or what is it about it that makes it VIP? Here's a South Street Burger. And we're now here at St. Clair Avenue and Rushton Road. And this is St. Matthew's United Church. This McDonald's here has been here for a super long time. And it's got a parking lot there beside it. There's Witchwood Dental on beside of McDonald's here, and there's a 512 streetcar going east on St. Clair. Here we have another mural that we have come across. This looks like a farmer milking a cow. Here's Kibo. And the Stockyard, Smokehouse and Larder. They're closed on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, but they're open the rest of the week. Here's Angel Interiors, Custom Upholstery. And we've got Ortho Smiles. We got Baker and Scone. So we've got a bakery and we've got a dentist shop beside it. Here's a Pico pizza bar. Let me unlock my camera and give you guys a closer view, or a more complete view of this Pico pizza bar restaurant at the corner here. Now we're now here at Christie Street. Here's a look south on Christie Street. There's a store called Leslie's Barbershop. There's a lot of these mom and pop stores here, like these convenience stores. One here and there's one across the street there. Here's Churrasco of St. Clair. Since 1986, the best chicken in the city. That is a pretty big claim to make. I'm gonna have to try this place out one day. Here's the Witchwood Cannabis store. It says where cannabis and art meet. Maybe you can buy some cannabis and buy some artworks as well. Here's a store called Coco Latte. And it says sale 50% off all popsicles. And here's a local thrift store. Got all kinds of stuff in there. There's a Speedy Auto Service. So if anyone needs an oil change, or tires, or mufflers, or suspension, that would be a place to take into consideration. Here's a store called Playful Minds. They've got toys, books, games. Lots of these kind of plush dolls here. That's pretty cool. Here's a store called Par, and it looks like it's a women's fashion store. It says Par. Looks like they have a lot of colorful stuff in there. I find St. Clair to be a very kind of quiet area. Very steady area. Here's St. Michael and All Angels Church. Lots of different kinds of churches on St. Clair. This is what this one looks like looking up. These are very cool. These are very unique and beautiful purple color. It's a very dark purple, and it's a gradient towards almost like a light pinkish color. And that is another church there, and there's also another church there. So lots of churches in this area on St. Clair. Not much going on this stretch. There's some stores available for lease. There's a UPS store. There's some apartments here and some low-rise apartment buildings, which look like rentals. Here's a unique design here, or color I should say. This is a building that looks like it's painted all black, and it's got a red balcony there, and it's kind of got yellow walls on the inside that are visible through the windows here. This looks like a rental apartment complex, or small. Sorry, I should say not apartment complex. This is a relatively small multiplex apartment building. There we go. And here's a Hone Fitness. Lots of reflection on the glass, so we can't see through the windows here. But I see a lot of like movement inside, so it looks like there's a lot of people potentially working out there. Here's the boxing studio. And this is Philosophy Fitness. And this here is the Guild House. They've got different kinds of board games. They've got a cafe, treats, role-playing games, miniatures, painting supplies. And H&R Block in case one needs to do their taxes. This is where the sign was pointing to for Philosophy Fitness. There's a Tim Hortons there across the street, and that location there is open 24 hours a day. I feel like as we get closer to Bathurst Street, St. Clair kind of becomes a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess vibrant, for lack of a better word. And of course there's another church there at the corner. That looks like a huge, massive church. That may very well be the biggest church on St. Clair, at least that I've seen today. Here's a store called Rahi, which is Modern Indian Kitchen and Bar. They got a very unique sign here. Very cool. Over here at the corner there's a store called Albert's Real Jamaican Foods, but I think it looks like it's hard to tell from here, but I'm not sure if they've got the blinds closed. It looks like it looks like they're still open. They've been here for a very long time now. And we're now here at St. Clair Street. And I believe this is Vaughan Road. Yeah, it's Vaughan Road. This area is called Wychwood Heights. Here's a look at this church here, this huge church. And I think that this church has probably been here for probably over 100 years now. Here's some new, relatively new condos, though they've been here for probably many years now. And there's more as we get closer to Bathurst Street. I think this place is starting to become more and more popular, I think. They're building more and more condos in this area. Here's a huge Shoppers Drug Mart store. This is an absolutely massive store here. Let me see if I can get it all. I'll try to start with the sign. It says open until 12 a.m. This is just a massive store. Probably the biggest Shoppers Drug Mart I've seen in the city of Toronto thus far. Like, it is that big, guys. There's a Menchie's frozen yogurt store, and you don't see any of these anymore. There was one on Yonge Street that closed down. There was one on Bloor Street that closed down as well. I thought that they had really good stuff. And my camera is acting like it doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. And here's a Harvey store. I'm gonna take you guys to the end of this street here and wrap it up there. Oh, Here's an Osmo's restaurant. It says Osmo's Modern Mediterranean Cuisine. And they're starting to open up more and more locations here in the city of Toronto. Of course, we've got a Popeyes and A&W across the street. This is also a relatively new condominium building here, and they're building another one across the street here on the other side. Yeah, and this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. For more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.